In the unforgiving African wilderness, two powerful predators are locked in a never-ending rivalry: African wild dogs and spotted hyenas. Both are skilled hunters, both rely on teamwork, and both refuse to back down. But if these two apex predators went head-to-head, who would win? I guess you might think wild dogs don't stand a chance against hyenas due to their heavier, bulkier bodies and greater strength. But you won't believe the surprising results that come from these battles. Today, we break down this wild showdown to determine which predator reigns supreme.
You're watching Noxo. Don't forget to subscribe for more video.
Before we dive into their fight and see who would win, let's compare their strengths first. Hyenas, the bone-crushing tanks. Hyenas boast an insane bite force of 1,100 pounds per square inch, or PSI, strong enough to shatter bones like twigs. Heavier, bulkier, and built for combat, they can even fend off leopards in one-on-one fights. Their tough, muscular build gives them an edge in raw strength. So, what makes the wild dogs dare to pursue the fight with the hyenas? Wild dogs, on the other hand, is known as the tactical hunters. Wild dogs are elite strategists with an 80% hunting success rate, higher than lions or cheetahs. Their secret? Unmatched teamwork and precision. They communicate through chirps and body signals, moving like a well-oiled machine. They lack raw strength but make up for it with speed, agility, and coordination. These might be the strengths that encourage wild dogs to take on the fight with hyenas. So, what brings these two predators into the fight in the first place? Unlike lions and leopards, wild dogs and hyenas don't just compete for food, they actively battle. They steal, ambush, and challenge each other in a brutal struggle for survival. Their wars usually come down to three main reasons, and trust me, it gets intense. Reason number 1, stealing kills. Wild dogs are some of Africa's most efficient hunters, working together like a special ops unit to bring down prey. But their victories don't always last, because hyenas are masters of theft. Hyenas, infamous for their scavenging prowess, frequently crash the party, using their size and aggression to intimidate the wild dogs and steal their hard-earned meals. So who wins? In this case, if hyenas outnumber the dogs, their brute force wins. They swarm in, overwhelm the pack, and take over. Yet, if wild dogs hold the numerical advantage, they stand their ground, using speed and teamwork to drive the hyenas away. Result? The battle for food is a constant, high-stakes struggle, with no winner guaranteed forever. It's like ongoing fights between two fighters in the UFC arena. Sometimes the wild dogs come out on top, while at other times, the hyenas prevail. Reason number 2, territorial clashes. Wild dogs are nomads, constantly roaming in search of food. But this brings them into hyena-controlled zones, sparking violent confrontations. Hyenas are highly territorial and will defend their land with ruthless aggression. Any intruding wild dog is seen as a direct threat and is chased, attacked, or even killed. So, who wins in this case? Hyenas dominate in territorial disputes. Their numbers, aggression, and defensive mindset give them the upper hand. Wild dogs rarely fight for land. They prefer to move on rather than engage in prolonged battles. Result? In turf war situations, the wild dogs usually lose, and hyenas tend to win. However, wild dogs have no intention of staying long in hyena territory anyway. They just want to grab food for survival and then move on. This could also be the reason why they might give up the fight. Reason number 3, pure hatred. Beyond food and territory, these two species share a deep-seated rivalry, a primal hatred passed down for generations. Hyenas ruthlessly target wild dog pups, eliminating future competition before they even grow up. In response, wild dogs mob and attack isolated hyenas whenever possible, seeking revenge. Who wins in this hatred case? Hyenas are deadlier, they're stronger, tougher, and more aggressive when it comes to eliminating rivals. Wild dogs can overwhelm a lone hyena, but they struggle against larger groups. This cycle of hatred and retaliation fuels an endless war in the wild. However, the wild dogs, especially when they have pups, always try to avoid entering hyena territory to protect their young, knowing that the pups won't survive if they encounter hyenas. So, do you still think the hyenas is the winner? Let's settle the ultimate question and make our conclusion together. In conclusion, if a wild dog and a hyena were put in a 1 versus 1 fight, for sure, the hyenas will come out on top. In a pure strength battle, hyena will wins. A single hyena is larger, stronger, and equipped with a bone-crushing bite. It can easily overpower a wild dog in direct combat. Yet, in a test of strategy and hunting efficiency, wild dogs will win. Their superior teamwork, speed, and communication make them Africa's most successful pack hunters, boasting an 80% success rate, while hyenas typically have a success rate of 50% to 60% only. In fact, hyenas are known as the masters of theft, rather than the genius hunters. They are generally more successful at stealing food from other predators than hunting on their own. This is disgraceful in comparison to the wild dogs. Now it's your turn. Which animal would you bet on in a fight? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this battle, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more wild face-offs. See you in the next video.